So let's talk about how you can in fact capitalize on this opportunity. Here are 4 ways. You can do some of them, you can do all of them, but if you do none of them, you're missing out. It's very bright up here. So very good to see you all. Thank you for coming. So today, I want to explore and talk about how we can leverage the web enablement ecosystem. So this isn't just about tech. It's about a connected industry with web hosts, agencies, freelancers, and all of us here today, and how we're ready to partner for growth in the digital world. I'm here to break it down, highlight the opportunities, and show how we can work together to help businesses of all sizes thrive online. So let's start with the big question. Are we living in a simulation? So a few of us here will obviously know the movie The Matrix. I know there's some generations that don't. But there comes a point where Neo, he finds out that he's living inside a hidden system. And then about halfway through the movie, he realizes that there's no spoon. And once he realizes that there's no spoon, that's when suddenly his potential is limitless. So we might not know if we're living in a simulation today, but what we do know is that all of us here are a part of the web enablement ecosystem. So it's shaping how we build, it shapes how we connect, it shapes how we grow in this digital economy. And my plan today is to unpack it, spark some new ideas, and discuss how we can live in this shared success. So what is the web enablement ecosystem? Well, it's a network of technologies, services, and most importantly, people. It's all of us here today. We all make the web accessible and effective with infrastructure tools, providers, and professionals all fueling the ecosystem for success. Now, why is it so powerful? Well, every part matters. The infrastructure keeps us online, the tools streamline our work, and it's your skills that make it happen. So when these all click together, the industry as a whole benefits. Additionally, we see a compounding network effect. And every new player and every new service or product that gets introduced, even this week, lifts us all up. Just picture a hosting company rolling out a new service. It gives agencies more options. That new service then sparks more competition, and it keeps the ecosystem fueled and primed. So ultimately, this ecosystem is all about collaboration and growth, and it's industry-wide. So I thought a good analogy for this would be a rocket ship. Essentially, you need all the components in order for it to work. So we have the thrusters, which is the tech infrastructure, tools, software, SaaS providers, essentially giving us liftoff. And then we have the engines, which is the web professionals, the hosters, the agencies, and the freelancers all pushing us forward. The body, which is the market. So we can think about geographies, we can think about businesses or industries. It's the market that has all of the different diverse requirements and needs. And probably the coolest part is the code. The cone is our common goal, where we need to be agile, we need to have reliability, scalability. And it's this enablement ecosystem that gives us a truly reliable foundation where we can serve collectively any business from any size. So we can take a very small business, we can take a very large business, and it's our ecosystem that allows us to bring them online. Across the industry, we're seeing a huge amount of tools for hosting, audience engagement, e-commerce, and a proliferation of AI. Together, we're opening the doors, breaking down barriers, and fueling innovation. So everyone from a startup to a Fortune 500 company can scale equally. Together, our mission is to empower each other with the tools and services to make everybody succeed. So at WebPros, on a daily basis, we monitor over 1 billion global host names. We see 800 million active host names, and out of that, we have 120 million host names on the WebPros platform. And this is all down to our partners that are here today. So thank you very much. Now, what's amazing is that each one of those host names represents a business, a creator, or an organization looking to grow online. And it just wouldn't be possible with all of us here without all of us here today. So thank you. There are so many tools, platforms, and control panels all keeping these sites running with the agility, security, and reliability that the ecosystem has to offer. Just think of a local storefront or your local restaurant that you may know, and how critical it is for them to be online. The digital economy is expanding, and the demand for reliable hosting is ever increasing. And these AI offerings are exploding within our marketplace. It's you, everyone here today, that is turning those hundreds of millions of host names into success stories, and the opportunity is only growing. Now, the SMBs are pretty remarkable. They're literally the heartbeat of an ecosystem, or an industry, if you will. There are over 350 million SMBs, comprising 90% of all businesses, and globally provide 50% of the GDP. Now, these digital SMBs, their needs are growing rapidly and fast. They want websites, they need e-commerce, but also they need it to be scalable, and they need to have everything without the complexities of running a connected store. Just picture an SMB site today needing e-commerce, and then the next month needing marketing, and then the month after that needing to expand into social marketing. It's you that are helping them to expand, grow, and profit. It's about meeting them where they are and giving them the flexibility to compete. You are their rocket fuel to digital growth. So in supporting the WordPress industry, another huge potential market for us, as we all know, is WordPress. So WordPress has a huge market share, and let's give credit where credit is due. It is the partners in this room that are fueling the growth. So with 104 million active host names, we're very proud to say that 1 in 5 of those WordPress sites are through partners like you, hosted on WebPros products. In addition to that, 1 in 9 are managed through tools like WP Toolkit for WordPress. There's still a huge potential ahead, especially with SMBs and platforms like WordPress. What's amazing is that it's everybody in this room driving that growth. Just picture a small business wanting WooCommerce and how quickly they'll be able to get online in minutes. It truly allows you to deliver results with your skills and expertise. Now, within the ecosystem, I didn't actually know this before, but 60% of all websites are built by digital agencies and web pros. And it's the backbone of the web. in a survey, we see that they all have the same challenges and difficulties. But the good news is that the ecosystem's here to lighten the load. We have automation tools that can remove any repetitive tasks. We have an ecosystem of collaboration tools and SaaS offerings to assist with any client needs, and all with the aim of enabling you to remain agile so you can boost engagement and speed up delivery. This not only lifts up SMBs, but fuels the growth for all of us, paving the way for a future where digitally empowered SMBs can lead the global economy. Collaboration within this ecosystem of ours could even help you reclaim, even just if you got 20% back to your day, that's more time for your clients, more time for your innovation and your own personal growth. You're the innovators, and the industry is aligning to help you shine. So I think it's important to take a moment and remind ourselves, for all of this to come together and work effectively, there are a few key ingredients that are needed to make this happen. These are the foundation of the web enablement ecosystems. And the reliable infrastructure is the core. Reliability is as much about scale and the 5 nines as it is about supporting a constantly evolving software environment and its lifecycle. Additionally, security, as we all know, is a huge component of that. So at WebPros, and through all of our hosting partners, we collectively support over 40 million users. That's 40 million people that require a reliable, trusted infrastructure. So from a hosting infrastructure perspective, over 900,000 sysadmins. It's a huge responsibility for us, and it's one that we've invested in heavily to develop, deploy, and support this huge community. In support of it, we've also provided over 500 vulnerability updates in the last year. And as we all know, security is just very critical to providing a reliable, trusted infrastructure. And while reliable infrastructure is at the core, to unlock the full growth of this web enablement ecosystem, we also need scalable solutions. We all know that. So there are solutions that everyone can use. They all need to have high degrees of personalization, and they all need to scale globally. Additionally, they also need to scale globally for your customers and customers. So within this ecosystem, we could be building for solutions that build sites, enable them to sell e-commerce. We need to enable them to optimize for search. Additionally, we need to amplify their reach with social media marketing. But most of all, it's about the expertise. And it's the expertise in this room that really helps get it done. While many of us in this room might be competitors with one another, it is the collaboration of this ecosystem that is driving us all forward. So what we are seeing is that innovation in the web enablement ecosystem is accelerating and having a profound impact on all of us. Ecosystem-led growth is about speeding up innovation and is built on 3 core ideas. The first one, expanded customer offerings. For this, simply think plug-and-play tools like AI website builders or AI with social media management. Second, reduced operational burden. Think automation tools for boosting efficiency and increasing your bottom line. Third, collaborative networks. This connects you to scalable services and partners where you can add hosting or even a myriad of other services or features or products. It's all done through quick enablement and without a very high spend. Within the web enablement ecosystem, we are all driving innovation and we are all benefiting from it. Okay, so let's talk about how you can in fact capitalize on this opportunity. Here are 4 ways. You can do some of them, you can do all of them, but if you do none of them, you're missing out. You can harness the ecosystem for operational efficiency, bringing in scalable infrastructure, powerful tools, and trusted partners. You can expand your offering through plug-and-play solutions, bringing in AI, site builders, AI social media, even customer management with AI. Or you can reduce the operational burden and get efficiencies from using tools like Plesk or cPanel. And finally, you can drive future growth through innovation and network amplification. Essentially, that's meaning that you're going to partner with other people within the ecosystem and deliver services and offerings. So just like Neo, it's time for all of us to unlock this potential. The ecosystem's your world. Let's continue to push it forward, and there's no limit to what we can do for your business or for your clients. With that, I invite you to enter the Web Enablement Ecosystem. And if you want to dig a little deeper, stop by the booth. You really couldn't miss it. And thank you very much. I'll see you for the rest of the show. And time to celebrate tonight, I guess. Thank you.